XRP versus XLM now. We went from Bitcoin community versus XRP. Now XLM stellar against XRP. I'm going to share with you that this is great, great news. This is a wonderful sign of pent up energy, of people being restless, and a massive, massive wave of energy coming. I'm just here to tell you this week, I feel really good about this week. I really, really do. Now, that's what I choose to believe. Because remember, what you believe in your heart, you think in your mind will eventually become your words and become your reality. If you can see it right here in your mind, eventually you can hold it right here in your hands. And what you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. And today we're going to break down how now a battle has started with XRP and XLM. But I'm here to tell you when the dust settles, Bitcoin and XRP will be number one and number two. And all these tiny little battles happening, this tribalism going on, will all fade away. And those who stayed calm, those who stayed stoic, and those who stayed focused on all that mattered is the long-term strategy will be here in the end. All right, so let's dive right in. So the first thing, I don't know, this may have caused the jealousy. I'm not too sure. But so we'll break it down from the facts, figures, numbers, logic, and then we'll get into the emotional state, and then we'll reverse engineer back into what is actually happening. And what I'm here to tell you is you have to pull yourself into a 6-year horizon. Okay. I'm focused on 2030 backwards. That's it. I'm not even worried about the short term. When it pulls back, I absolutely love it. I buy more. I wish we had deeper pullbacks. I was so excited when we had that catastrophic pullback last week. It was a wonderful buying opportunity because I'm long term, I'm fundamental. A dollar cost average, I buy the dip and I sell when it goes up. Pretty simple, okay? So the CFTC, this is on the Commodity Futures Trading Commission website. February 7th, it says the Commodities Future Trading Commission will hold a CEO forum for the industry leading firms to discuss the launch of CFTC's digital asset market pilot program for tokenization non-cash collateral such as stablecoins. Participants will include Circle, connected to BlackRock, Coinbase, connected to BlackRock, Crypto.com, MoonPay, big Ripple fans, and Ripple. Uh-oh, that might have caused a jealousy. That may have been what sparked this. Let's see. All right, so we're going to watch David Schwartz really quickly. Oh, my goodness. It was a long weekend, guys. We had a wonderful weekend with our Freedom Conference. I was talking so much on my brain. It's just a little jumbled right now. So let's listen to David Schwartz talking about mass institutional adoption.
I feel like we really are on the cusp of a mass institutional adoption, both of DeFi and of other blockchain technologies. I think this is also like one of the key obstacles to mass retail adoption. A lot of people in the space previously thought that retail adoption was like the big wave, but I think institutional adoption is a precursor. You have to connect to where people are. You have to go to where the value is. You can't build a new financial system from zero, ignoring the existing financial system where everybody's money is, where all the value is, where the real world is, trillions of dollars in value. You can't just say, oh, forget about all that. Let's just build something new over here. That doesn't work. And so I think this wave of institutional adoption over the next year or two is going to be what's going to pave the way for mass retail adoption. And then we can deliver on those promises. Like, we all want to bank the unbanked, but like, the unbanked, like, they have to be able to spend their money to buy groceries and pay their phone bill. And so we have to have that institutional connectivity. And I don't think there are any obstacles. I think that's and I think this conference shows that.
That's awesome. Stay calm, guys. Keep focused on this type of stuff. Okay, here's where the battle begins. So we got Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple hanging out with the CFTC, hanging out with Donald Trump. Man, crazy, right? We got David Schwartz crushing it on CoinDesk there. And then all of a sudden, on February 8th, out of the blue, 8:48 a.m., Stellar, Jed McCaleb, who left Ripple, imagine spending more on lawyers than developers and calling it progress. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you post this? And frickin' the XRP community went bonkers in the comments, right? So we just got off the whole high horse with Bitcoin community, going against the XRP community around the strategic Bitcoin reserve. And now here we are. Everybody's picking on Ripple. Everybody's coming after XRP. But guess what? If you follow me, I say this all the time. Stay out of other men and women's business because you're too busy working on yours. Ripple don't give a shit. Brad Garlinghouse don't give a crap. They are focused. They're dialed in. They are ready to go. They are behind the scenes building relationships. This is all noise. Just like when people come out, influencer, it's like when you dive in there, if there's no truth, there's no response. This stuff is really, really good though, because it's giving it a lot of attention. Okay. Did Jed McCaleb leave Ripple XRP to start Stellar? This is from Abs from Good Morning Crypto to start XLM. Yes. Here's the answer according to the Ripple CTO, David Schwartz. This is really interesting. So this is a screenshot. So I'm not too sure. I think some people are saying it's could be made up, but people are saying, yes, this is real. They've seen it before. So it said Jed had a long string of bad ideas Ripple's board of directors refused to implement. So Jed started Stellar based on those ideas. Jed wanted Ripple to do Facebook giveaway. Ripple would not do that. So that was one of the first things Stellar did. The giveaway was generally considered a disaster as it became clear that each of the rejected ideas were bad. Stellar pivoted to become a clone of Ripple. And you can go read the rest of it. I don't want to bring a bunch of drama onto my channel here. But anyways, there's a new battle going on. Ripple's still focused. They don't care. It's kind of like the hater thing. It's like, that's why you don't see me when people come after me. I'm like, okay. I'm focused. Ripple's focused. Brad Garlinghouse is focused. They're focused on moving our humanity forward. They're focused on leaving a dent in the universe. So all this is just noise. It's wonderful noise. When there's pullbacks, just take advantage of it. So this is David Sachs talking. I want you to listen to stuff to build your confidence. Just listen to what he says. You're going to be fine. Crypto's not going anywhere. It's going to go parabolic. It's just going to take some time.
What can go through reconciliation, but that's the question. There's one other bill that I think is going to move pretty quickly here too. So I just mentioned the market structure bill. The other area is stable coins, and Senator Haggerty, he's on the banking committee. He just released a stablecoin bill. There's counterparts in the House. And what the four chairmen indicated is actually they're going to take up stablecoins first, and then market structure will follow very quickly. So I think we could see a stablecoin bill pass Congress in the next several months.
It's here, guys. We're going to skip this one. This was kind of cool, though. Forbes Senate Banking Committee challenged the crypto crime narrative. Money laundering existed long before Bitcoin. This guy just goes off, and it's just like, come on, get off your money laundering narrative. Money laundering's been around for a long time. It wasn't invented by cryptocurrency, okay? Now, this is where things get interesting, guys. Just in, BlackRock increases ownership of Strategy B, which is now a Bitcoin treasury company, 5% SEC filing. Do you remember my narrative? What I've shared with you guys is that out of the top 5 holders of Bitcoin, Satoshi, we don't know who that is. BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world, is number 2. MicroStrategy is number 3. BlackRock just increased their position in MicroStrategies, which just rebranded to a Bitcoin treasury, Strategy B. Next is Goldman Sachs, Grayscale, and then America. So either they know who Satoshi is, or you can't beat it, join it. I think they know who Satoshi is. MicroStrategies rebrands to Strategy with a Bitcoin-inspired logo. Okay, they're now a Bitcoin treasury. And as I share with you guys, we created a treasury for our company, a Bitcoin treasury. We're storing our profits in Bitcoin and XRP. Bullish, U.S. states are advancing Bitcoin reserve bills, fueling speculation about global accumulation race. Kentucky becomes the 16th state to introduce legislation, with Bitcoin positioning as the mainstream reserve asset. It's just so interesting to hear the narratives back and forth. It's like,
I encourage people to buy and hold.
People on Twitter going back and forth saying Bitcoin. Why would states be implementing strategic reserves? Why would there be a bill for Cynthia Loomis? Why? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I think they have some insight to what's going on. I think they have some insight of where we're going. But Cynthia Loomis is going to mention, she talks about holding Bitcoin for retirement. I'm not touching my Bitcoin. Same thing for our treasury, for our company. We're not going to touch our Bitcoin. If we need it, we'll borrow against it. right? It's a beautiful asset that we can hold for the future. We hold XRP in our treasury, and we hold Bitcoin. So I just think they're two important assets that are going to play a pivotal role in our financial system.
I encourage people to buy and hold. I encourage them to say Bitcoin for their retirement, for their future. And that's because as the Congress spends trillions and trillions of dollars and is flooding our economy and the world economy with US dollars, there's no way that we cannot debase the value of the US dollars.
Yep. So that's what I wanted to leave you with, because I want you to think about that. There's the fix to the economy is Bitcoin, is XRP. These are the fix to the economy. The economy is broken. So I hope that you can pull yourself again to a 30,000-foot overview, look down at this, and look at the Bitcoin chart for the last 10 years, okay? Look at crypto for the last 10 years. And you'll start to see that it's like this, okay? In the short term, it's like this. What we went through was a blessing last week. You have to reverse engineer your mind. A lot of you are getting fudded out because of this. You're getting in, you're like, I bought, and then all of a sudden it went down. Crypto is extremely volatile. It's a very thin market. It's only $3.3 trillion compared to 111 trillion in the global markets. So if one big whale sells, it moves the market dramatically, and that is great news. So if you know what you hold, then you would accumulate more. Okay. And then if you choose to, you profit or you pull profits on the way up. There's no get rich quick. That's the biggest thing with this. The whole meme coin thing has effed all that stuff up. Like I said, we've coached over 10,000 people. I've not met one person that has touted that they've done well in meme coins. I've only heard nightmare stories. Maybe people who do it all day and that's their living. I've only heard nightmare stories of people losing their money, whether it's whatever coin it is. They always lose their money, and they try to catch the next thing. Or if they win, they try to catch the next thing and they lose all their money. You may as well go to the casino and just throw money down. You may as well just go buy a lottery ticket. Develop a fundamental, long-term thought process on this. Okay. Now, can you make a large amount of money in a short amount of time? Yeah, I made more money probably than I would as an executive from 2020 to 2022, but I pulled profits and I diversified, and that's what changed our life. So here's exactly what I do. Bitcoin, I'm not touching it. Not touching it for our company. We're not touching it personally. We're holding it forever. We're going to hold it as a treasury for our family, for our company. Okay. If we need to, we'll borrow against it tax-free. Nice little retirement strategy sitting there, right? Then when I use the risk pyramid, right? Crypto is extremely risky. Pull up a risk pyramid. On the left side, when you go up, the more volatile it is, the higher returns you can get. But the problem is everybody tries to get rich quick and catch the top. You're not going to catch the top. I promise you, you're not going to catch the top. Okay. So what we do is when we're profiting as these things go up, I pull at targets on the way up and I pull it down the risk pyramid. I'm pulling 50% of all of my alternative coins, 50% I'm holding forever. Again, I'll stake them, I'll leverage them. As I pull it down the risk pyramid, we go all the way down to the bottom, which is tier one capital, is the safest capital in the world. I use cash value life insurance. Okay. Some people use bonds. Some people use FDIC insured accounts. I use my own bank. I use cash value life insurance. So I take some of my profits and I stuff it into my cash value life insurance policy. Well, why would I do that? Because I like to compound my money. Okay. I also like to insure my money. And then I love the fact that I have access to the cash value tax free because I can borrow against it. So now that's richest man in Babylon. I took profits and I put it into my own little bank account and I can leverage that. And then on the back end of my life, if I want to, I can access that money tax-free by borrowing against the cash value. And my family has security, safety, and life insurance. Okay. From there, once those buckets are full, I'm not all in on crypto. I'm not all on insurance. A little bit more silver for barterability. Bitcoin is my gold. Going to get a little bit more real estate. I have a dividend ETF strategy that is a high risk strategy, but I'm de-risking. I'm using the volatility of the markets in crypto to make a larger amount of dividend. I'm taking those dividends. I'm de-risking back into Bitcoin and XRP after I pay Uncle Sam because it's earned income. I'm just repeating the process. It's richest man in Babylon. That's what this is all about. It's about multiplying your money, not buying stuff you can't afford to impress people you don't like. It's about grounding yourself and understand that money is just currency. It's just energy. That's all it is. We're transmuting this energy, the profits. Yay, we profited. We move it through the system. We keep it moving. We keep it fluid. We keep it going. We make sure our family's secure. We don't get greedy. We stay calm. We love when the markets collapse. We love when they go up. If crypto goes to zero, we're still the richest man and women in the world because we're rich here and we're rich here. And we focus on God, family, protecting our ecosystem at all costs, and staying out of other men and women's business because we're too busy working on ours. And that makes us wealthy. Money seems to chase us everywhere we go. I've been through both sides of this coin. I was chasing money. I was trying to get rich quick. And I made money and it went away really quickly. But what we started to do with our money is we stopped chasing it. We became wealthy here and here. And when we profit, we share our profits with the community. We don't use other people's money to share with the community. We take our profits and we share with our communities. That's what we do. We have to transmute this energy. It's very, very important. This is not our money, it's God's money. This is not our land, it's God's land. We get an opportunity to be here for a moment in time, and we need to be stewards of that land. We need to be focused. We need to be dedicated. We need to be disciplined. So I love you guys very, very much. And those of you who I met this last weekend, phenomenal. It was just absolutely so thankful you were there. We sold out our Freedom Conference. We had a waiting list. We have our Revived retreat coming up. I'm not sure if it'll make it to the public. I think it's going to sell out very quickly. But one way you can tap into our community is get in the Warrior Academy, guys. We get hundreds of messages. Get into my education academy. Let me be very specific what that is. We do not invest people's crypto. We do not have a trading platform. We will never DM you ever to send us money. So those are all scam accounts. Okay. I only have verified accounts. TikTok, I can't get verified on. But I will, just so you know, I will never DM you about your portfolio. I'll never ask about your crypto. We do not invest people's cryptos. Those are all scammers. People, I know you think you're talking to me. It's not us. We don't do WhatsApp, Telegram. We'll never proactively DM you. So that is not us. Just don't send anybody your money in crypto. Very simple. We do have an education financial literacy platform where we can help you. Subconscious mind programming, goal setting, vision creation, the 5P framework, how to understand these markets, right? Education, Q&A calls, support. It's a very, very comprehensive community of like-minded individuals rising together. It's education. We don't give you a fish. We teach you how to fish. And once we teach you how to fish, we fish next to you. We build a legacy. So that's the Warrior Academy. That's down below in the description of this video. Or if you click my social media platform, you can get in the tribe, get in the vibe. I also get hundreds of messages a day around cash value life insurance. Okay. Completely separate from our academy. I have on that side, I have a whole team that can help you out with that. So they can teach you about insurance. They can teach you about annuities. They can teach you how to move old money, things like that. That's called a needs assessment. Okay. The needs assessment, they'll text you, they'll call you, they'll email you, all 50 states and Canada. So once you fill that out, they'll reach out to you and we'll do a free consultation for you and walk you through retirement strategy. So we got your back. We got resources for you so that you don't feel lost. And we love you very, very much. As we always say, Warriors, rise, get your shit together. Let's go. Love you guys.